introduction of Professor Mahamandal after you hear him perhaps is better, because you must be wondering about his background after hearing him. Professor Mahamandal is a medically qualified person. He did his MBBS and he did his MD in preventive and social medicine, and he is a director of this institute for the last 5 years, and he is a very well-known figure in the sphere of public health, and he also studied in Johns Hopkins School of Hygiene, USA, and he is member of several Government of India constituted health-related, universal health-related committees. For example, he was on the steering group of National Rural Health Mission, and also he was the chair technical working group on maternal health. These two constituted by Government of India, and you can understand the kind of influence he could make at the policy level, and this concept of integrating health with microfinance, I request you, sir, to take it forward and make it known at much higher levels wherever you get an opportunity. And at least 12 national and international awards have been conferred on Professor Mahamandal, and it is really a privilege to have you among us. Thank you very much. I now request Indra Mallo, and she is Indian Administrative Officer, IAS, bureaucrat, and she is the Managing Director of Mahila Arthik Vikas Mahamandal, is a Government of Maharashtra program. This is a funded program going on for nearly 20 years, and there are very big numbers of SHGs promoted in Maharashtra state. Indra Mallo he belongs to Maharashtra cadre, but she also has worked in her home state, and she is the first IAS officer from Arunachal Pradesh. That is something very creditable. And also worked as Director, National Rural Health Mission, and also Secretary Rural Development in Arunachal Pradesh. Presently, she is working in her home cadre, Maharashtra, and as the Managing Director of MAVIM. I request Indra Mallo to be here at the party.
Thank you, Mr. Rao. A very good morning to one and all. Professor Dilip Pavalankar, Mr. Ashwani Kumar, Ms. Sabina Rogers, and Mr. Rao, and all present here today. I would just like to start by saying that today I'm wearing the hat of microcredit and women, but I have also had the pleasure of being the Secretary of Health in the government of Arunachal Pradesh in 2013 to 2015, and so it's a pleasure to come back to the health field. And I know the many challenges, and Dr. Mahamandal has very successfully put the whole gamut of the horizon of the challenges up to the last mile delivery. I have also had experience in rolling out a universal health insurance program there. We did it with New India Assurance, and it was basically covered up to 2 lakhs, and we also won the Scotch International Scotch Award for Smart Governance in that sector. Also then became very familiar with the issues of moral hazard, of other issues related to health insurance. So today I'll just tell you a little bit about my organization, and also what are the issues that would be perhaps relevant for today's meeting. The MAVIM, which is Mahila Arthik Vikas Mahamandal, it's a women's empowerment agency, the government of Maharashtra. We are spread across all 34 districts of Maharashtra, and now we have also made our presence in the towns. So we are already present in the urban local bodies, 53 cities, and we have now entered into an MOU with the Urban Development Department's National Urban Livelihood Mission, NULM, in which we are going to expand to another 206 cities. So our basic structure is we mobilize women into self-help groups, then organize them along village organizations, and then have federation at the cluster level, which is roughly equivalent to the block level. These are called the CMRCs, Community Managed Resource Centers. There are 361 at present, and all of these CMRCs are registered under the Societies and Trusts Act, so they are autonomous. But we have an apex council under the MAVIM at the Mumbai level, state level, from where we are also evolving guidelines and processes to monitor the quality of the SHGs, to monitor the governance issues. And we have special MOU with private banks, ICICI Bank and also the IDBI Bank, because of which we have been able to leverage around over 1,400 crores in the last 7 years or so. And we have enjoyed a very high rate of repayment, 98%, and our non-performing assets are less than 0.50%. So we have achieved a certain kind of self-reliant governance at the grassroots level. And when we talk of last mile delivery, we are an organization you would like to network with, associate with, because we have the last mile advantage. And saying with this, MAVIM per se, we had implemented the Microcredit Summit and UNFPA Freedom from Hunger project in 2015-16, with which Dr. Rao was very closely associated in Nanded district. And what we implemented there was basically education, training of our Sayoginis. Sayoginis are basically at the supervisor level, and we trained around 150 master trainers in health, and we could see objective differences in the health-seeking behavior of the women who participated during that program. And they were basically told about healthy habits for combating chronic diseases, lifestyle diseases, particularly related to diabetes and others. We have also had convergence and associations with the Cancer Society of India for screening of health camps and local health institutions. Coming to microcredit part of it, when we interact with women, right now our stress has been on livelihood and income generation. And we have established social enterprises, and there are also micro livelihood plans. So 80% of these 361 CMRCs which I talked about, which are run by the women themselves, they have become financially sustainable. Most of these women's business plans, annual business plans range from 4 lakhs rupees to say 25 lakh rupees, and they're doing very well. But the gap which they feel is, one is education and health. They would like more credit, more products suited for their needs in these two areas. And also pension. Yesterday I was part of the visit to Vimoseva, and during our interaction with the women, this was again highlighted by the elderly women there, that once you pay for the insurance and then once you reach